The amazing and outstanding Hogwarts Legacy has been out for over 2 weeks now, and on PC it's been experiencing a lot of performances issues with this game. Now they've been releasing some patch notes over the coming weeks that have been trying to up the performance game, but in this video I'm going to be showing you the best PC optimization settings for you to get the best frames, best quality for your gaming for Hogwarts Legacy. So once you have gone into the settings and you have gone to display options, you want to make sure the very first thing is to have window mode or window full screen. Have that at full screen. You do not want it to have it at window because it just looks bad. Now you want to obviously select it at the right monitor. Now for the resolution, you need to change it at the settings. If you want to play a higher resolution, go down to settings and you can change it to 1440p. I'm playing it at 1080p. I don't have the strongest PC and the strongest internet, so I'm going to use it at 1080p. Now it does say that the rendering resolution is 67%, but actually going with these new upscale type and upscale mode with Nevada DLSS and Nevada DLSS quality, that actually raises the rendering resolution up, so it balances out right. But yes, the upscale type, use Nevada DLSS. Now if you don't have a Nevada, do go with the AMD FRS2 because I think that is the next best one, and you want to go with the balanced one. The balance is probably the best one that you could probably get, but since I have a Nevada, I'm going with this one, and for the Nevada you go with the quality for the upscale mode, which is the best performance that you will get. Now I know if a lot of people like to have some upscale sharpness to make it the game a lot more sharper, but if you're like someone like me that doesn't have, just doesn't have the best of resolution, I'm going to play it at an upscale sharpness of 0. If you are using a resolution of 1440p or 2160, do have an upscale sharpness of, I would say, 0.2 or 0.6. I think one of those two are the best, but the main thing is that you guys can adjust it to see which one looks the best for you. Now you want to have Nevada Reflex low latency on, obviously, that just helps with the increased PC responsiveness, and you want to turn the VSync off. Now that's, it's very new just because this game can't really hold it, but it's just good to have the VSync off because it obviously, like it says here, enabling vertical sync with force the graphics card to operate at a high rate, no higher than the monitor's refresh rate. Now, with the frame rate, you want to go by how many hertz your monitor can go. Now mine can go by 144 hertz, so I can and will go at 144 frames per second. Now, if you have a lower monitor, do go by your hertz. Do not go by your internet. It is the best one for you. Now, going down field of view, that's, if you want to have field of view, you can add it in, but I just think it makes all the frames and all that a lot worse, and I don't think the quality is that, really good, and I don't really like it having the field of view. Now this is the one thing that was different to a lot of games that I have played. Motion blur, chromatic aberration, and film grain are off. I usually have them all on and it looks spectacular, but for this game, since it can't really hold the best quality and has a slower start, the only one you want to be turning on is depth of field, and it only impacts the GPU performance and it will increase your frames per second. Now this goes for even if you have a GPU that is a 4080 or 4090, just any of those GPUs, do use it and that's fine. It does not matter, but for this, do have motion blur off, chromatic aberration off, and film grain off. Now you want to go to the graphics options. Now you do want to have a custom global quality preset. Now this is different for everyone, so if your PC can hold with this, then you can follow my settings, but if you have a stronger PC setting and you have a way much more stronger and you can hold a lot more, then yes, definitely you can upgrade of what I've got here. Now as you can see, all mine are here. I'm going to go explain through. Now effects quality, I have them on high. Now a lot of people have them on medium, but for me, I just like to have it on high. I think it's the most perfect one. It just helps. It looks absolutely spectacular. With the material quality, have it on high. I think medium is still good, so even if you don't have the best PC, to definitely put it on medium. I think that's always good. Ultra doesn't really make much of a difference for me, so that's why I go with high. Now for fog quality, you want it. This is the set of the volumetric fog. So higher quality improves the fog resolution, impacts GPU performance. Now I think have this at a low. I think having all these other settings at a high, medium, I think it still makes the fog quality like still good, and I don't think it, you really need it. So I have it at a low because then it will make the frames go a bit more crazy. With the sky quality as well, having it at a low. So anything volumetric, have it at a low. That's the main thing. Voltage quality. Now I have this at a high. Most people would have this at a medium now, but I like to have it at a high. It sets the quality of the foliage. Higher quality increases the density and complexity, and I just think it looks a lot more better. Like what I've said before, guys, you guys can go off by anything you want. You can go by how it looks for you. You look at the best settings, but I'm showing you my best settings and my settings that I go with, so you guys can have an easier run, and it could be, you can test them out to see if they actually go well or not. Post-process quality, I have it at a low. I think it just impacts the GPU a lot more, and it's a lot more pressure on the GPU. The shadow quality, I just have it at a medium. I don't think it needs to be high or ultra. I think medium still looks really good. Texture quality, just at a high, like the same thing. You can have it at a medium. I think ultra, I can't really run it on my PC, but definitely when I'm gonna upgrade my PC, I'm gonna be playing it all ultra, and that'll be really good. View distance quality. Now this is a really important one. Now I like to have it at a medium because I feel like when I have it at a high, my frames are dropping quite a lot, and it doesn't look that spectacular for me. Now I will need to upgrade my PC to obviously get the view distance quality a lot higher, but I just have it at a medium, and I know a lot of you guys will have it at a high. But if you guys do have a 1080 GPU or something, I would recommend to have it at a low or medium. Now the population quality, this does not really matter heaps, but I just have it at a high. This doesn't affect the game for me personally too much. That's good. Now race tracing, have them all off. Now it's surprising, we usually have race tracing on for all these games, but have them all off. If you have an older edition of the GPU, you have them all off. If you have a newer one, yes, you can definitely turn them on and get them. If you got like a 4080, 49, you can definitely, or even 3080, 3090, that's still good. But since I've got a 2060, it's not as good as well. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you really appreciated all the settings. Now let me know down in the comments if there are settings that I might have missed that you guys recommend for me to add in for my PC. I'll have all my specs down below that you guys can look at, and you can maybe give me advice, because I've never done really an optimization settings before, so it'd be really nice to actually hear from a lot more experts that are with the PCs, because myself, I'm not so much as an expert as others. But as you guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope it's really appreciated. Let me know down below how much you have completed of Hogwarts Legacy, and if you're doing another run through. Appreciate you guys all supporting the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, one's at the ready.